the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Operating from the gun, McCauley.
Good shit.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Cut.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 52 Bulls, 22 Needles.
They'll go again with Jeanty. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 77 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it on 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot certainly.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't know. We two talk about you chicken show. You gobbling on your face. You gobbling. You have a fire with a young over y'all because I'm gonna win here, bro. Bro, you're mad at me because bro, bro, we got two right away, gobbling. You, you, you are big gobbly face. So, bro, I don't know what you talking about. So look at you. Exactly, nothing, bro. I don't know what you talking about, gobbly. So look at you, blah 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 blah. Shoot, shoot, big goblins on me.
Jay, get your feet off that thing. I keep telling you that, man. You can mess around and crack that damn rail, man.
An interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
On the double. Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jamison Williams, 47 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 14, Steelers 7.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. McCauley. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. His first catch in the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Operating from the gun, McCauley. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Get it. Cougar 19.
And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rashard Smith, 33 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, McCauley. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they delivered.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Quarterback out there, you definitely find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. McCauley targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Operating from the gun. McCauley. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling.
47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to throw. McCauley. Over the middle, complete. That's Rose. And he's got this down to the 35. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a covering. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
We was going to play with that one.
Looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. McCauley. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
It's a gain of 20.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby. He's able to bring to 1 tackle, but it's slowed him down.
Ready.
He can only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, McCauley. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They get this out left. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Moore, the man in motion. On 4th down, McCauley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
Ready. Black 40. Cut.
Off play action. Whalen. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 2nd and 2. This throw nearly intercepted. The D-line almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one.
That's good.
He intercepted a 3rd time. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
40%.
On first down, it's Genty. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
And 8 at the 28-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Whalen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Offense offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Now he's going to step up and run.
I'm trying to use it. That was a
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McCauley. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. McCauley. He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively and make it even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Off play action. Whalen. He'll try and do this himself. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Vegas. 49 yards. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off the play fake. Whalen.
Good shit.
He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 20.
Raiders 34. Steelers 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not clear yet.
No, the message should be clear. The approaches can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10.
52.
A run straight ahead with Genti. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. He'll try and do this himself. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Genti saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's second and 8. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. That will bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
On the carry, Bigsby. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47.
19-18, hurt. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll look to throw.
Hey, come on.
And that's pretty indicative of the way
I switched on to my darn thing.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd?
It looked like everything. It looked like everything was over.
Breaking in the field with extra defensive action speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw again.
There we go. Ooh.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Oh, man, is that?
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider defense
Oh, that was full.
football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
I was trying to a lot.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that
Oh, I'll
groove here
take
this
that.
go-around. Now that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Trying. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, 47 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it.
He bust through that motherfucker.
Touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Raiders 48, Steelers 14. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
We'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. Now 2nd and 9.
9 at the 23-yard line.
1,
He'll look to throw.
Woo, he was almost there. Come here. He was almost there, Chuck. Oh, he fumbled. He was down.
And the Raiders pick it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches
That linebacker was a little fat.
all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
They'll set up to throw.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And past the 40. Before it's out of bounds. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Said you be close.
They'll look to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Back to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
You can do this. You can go ahead with it.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays in order to move it.
Got to try it here. He's back
yeah.
to throw. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Steelers 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf.
Come here. Come here.
And he'll
Good
have
move,
it past
Metcalf.
midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
A gain of 30. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What? All right, I take that.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Throwing quickly.
I could have hit triangle right there. Hit it.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Come on.
Throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. In the middle of the field, and he's got him there.
She doing number 34.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And a Steeler first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it wants to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready? 65, 70, 70.
Here's Bigsby. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it's a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Young strong, break the trumpet
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jamison Williams, 82 yards. And the Raiders are drawing closer to a deed in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth-quarter lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up. He did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot on the depth chart points before this game is over.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 71 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A run here with Bigsby. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 43.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go. 19-18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Pass complete to Moore. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to him.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 4-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Go check. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw.
Come on, time.
Throw there is is incomplete.
Woo! Almost at the pick.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be.
You got a charge?
Well, he has been sacked
How this charge is messing up already?
So I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something
Everything I give you messing up,
despite
man.
the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Yeah, but you got to be doing something for you to
With their tails between their legs, they're going to keep taking their
to rip this off, Jay.
triple zeros. But
This course was brand new when I gave it to you.
winds up incomplete.
The Steelers send out their
don't worry
punter
about
now.
it.
And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Take it right around the 44. 21 yards. Well done.
Jay gonna say, dang, Dad.
The Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Nah, because you be saying some stuff I don't be hearing you say. Say, dang, Dad. I ain't think you was looking at.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over,
You tell us me how to play the game?
sidelines, we take a break. The 5-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play.
teaching me how to be a pro.
Going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Oh, okay.
Black, 95. Six, Mega. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Whalen. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And it's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Carlson has been good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Let me see this right. This right here. This ain't hurting you no more. Let me see.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I saw the East Coast.
Yeah.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
You said 10 minutes?
Yeah, we can make it 10 minutes.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They knew this would be tough. On the road, divisional round. It's certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. And he'll be corralled well upfield, right around the 40-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Again, it's Johnson. And they get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good game, Joe.
The Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
He missed. He missed the when he tried to grab it. That he missed.
You said you missed?